Hi guys. So I have a thing here. It's a prop to prove a point that of a concept that I've been thinking about for a while. I think the Holy Spirit has been leading me down for an illustration to show something. So I've been thinking about the times we're living in and how something if how something can appear to be the same thing, but it's not. So the title of this, I hope, maybe, we'll see, are things that look the same, but are not. Okay, so what I've done here is I've got this piece of plexiglass right here. Now, ignore this scratch because that's just a defect in the plexiglass itself. I tried to use a regular window and my point didn't come across very well. So this is working out pretty good. So what I want you to look at real close here, I'm going to go real close. Now, can you tell which line was drawn on the surface of the glass that's facing me or the surface of the glass that's facing the refrigerator? You see, because the pane of plexiglass has two sides, right? So I drew a line on one side, and because it's clear, I flipped it over and drew a line on the other side. But when you just look at it on the surface, they look the same. I mean, sure, there's differences. I mean, there's from the marker. But I mean, could you tell if one line is on one side versus the other because the plexiglass material is clear? I hope I'm explaining this correctly. So even if you kind of move to the side, they both cast off a shadow. So even if you look a little deeper at the image, it still casts the same type of shadow. But again, I'm just showing that one line is drawn on the side of the plexiglass facing me, and the other line is drawn on the side of the plexiglass facing, the back side. So my point is, we have things that are, like GMO foods. They look like nutritious foods, but they're not. And some poisons look like water, but they're not. And false doctrine also looks like real doctrine, but it's not. And wolves in the pulpit look like ministers of righteousness, but they're not. And lies look like the truth, but they're not. So unless you look closely and you're observant and you study the matter diligently, you won't detect the difference. And without the Holy Spirit leading you, you'll never find the truth. Have a blessed day.